Lads, the UFC is finally back, and coming up in this fight night we have Johnny Walker and Magomed Ankalaev set to face off on the 14th. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I feel like I copied a shit for saying this, but I think this is a complete mismatch, and I just do not see how Johnny Walker beats Ankalaev. I think in most aspects, Magomed is just way better than Walker, and realistically, in my opinion, Ankalaev should probably be UFC champion. Obviously, he probably would have fought Alex Pereira, then I don't know if he'd still be UFC champion. I think Magomed's the only person who can really pose a good threat against Alex Pereira, but I reckon he beat Jan Blachowicz in their fight, and if you don't believe me, go watch it back and you'll see that he won. I think at the moment people are on a big high with Johnny Walker. He's not a superstar, but he's very popular with all the fans, but I just don't think people can see how badly this could end up for him. I know Johnny Walker's entertaining and I've got nothing against him, if I wanted to pick who I want to win, I'd pick Johnny Walker all day. Ankalaev isn't really the most entertaining guy. He hasn't got a big social media presence and whatnot, but obviously that's not how life goes. I just think Walker in his last few fights, he's been so willing to kind of sit on the outside, have a really safe kickboxing match with his opponents and just get the points and go to a decision. Ever since he got badly knocked out by, I think it was Corey Anderson, I think Jamal Hill as well, I think he got knocked out by him as well. I think he's a bit scared to get knocked out at the moment, and I think Magomed is just miles ahead of Johnny Walker. He's faster and he's got a way better fight IQ, and I think the only way Johnny Walker wins this if he takes a massive risk and lands a crazy flying knee he's pretty he does. He's a crazy fighter, but he's hell unorthodox, but I just don't think he's really that good. And I think Johnny Walker, I think he's a bit too afraid to take risks anymore. He seems a bit rigid in the cage, he just seems a bit nervous ever since he got knocked out, like I said, and I don't mean to shit on the guy. I actually kind of like him. I think he's funny as fuck, but I think he's gonna get smoked. And if you look at who Walker is beaten, they haven't been top level opponents compared to Ankalaev. Ankalaev's been beating the best in the division, and if you dig deep into it, you can really see how much of a mismatch this fight kind of is. And Johnny Walker doesn't have great takedown defense, and obviously Ankalaev is that, he's that guy. He's Russian, so he's gonna, Walker doesn't have great takedown defense, so I think he's fucked in every aspect, and he's kind of got no chin either. I know he copped a few shots from Anthony Smith, but realistically Anthony Smith doesn't hit as hard as Magomed Ankalaev, so I think Johnny Walker could get knocked out. Look, I'd love to see Johnny Walker get this one done, and it would be awesome for the division. I think it would inject a whole new bit of life in, because he's a crazy character and all the fans love him, but realistically I don't really see any path to victory for him unless he gets some sort of fluky KO, because there's no way he's going to choke him out or do anything on the floor with him. So I think the only way is if he, like I said, throws some crazy flying knee or does some stupid shit that will get him a crazy fluke knockout. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to make this quick video. Remember, this just is my opinion, this is just what I think. It doesn't mean it's straight cold facts, you don't have to call me a casual in the comments, because the last video I posted about the boxing, I got fucking ripped. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for all the support on my recent videos. It's actually been insane, the growth we've been getting at the moment, so keep it up. I'm loving it. I'm loving making videos, and it's just awesome. Thank you so much. Leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.